Hello Taurus, welcome to your December 1st through 15th reading. This is a collective reading for all Tauruses, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I would like to thank you all for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. If you'd like a private reading, because this is a general one, please go to royalmystic.com. I'll tune into your direct energy, and you can book your own time and date as well. So, the thing for you to know is this is a collective reading, as I stated earlier, and that means you have the power to discern what belongs to you and what doesn't. If it rings true to your heart, it's for you. If it doesn't, then it's for another Taurus. There are literally thousands of people watching, and that's how they all get their messages, is by using their heart. You'll know. There's no question in your mind if it's for you. You'll know. So it'll strike a chord with you. So without any further delay, thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you for being present here to allow Taurus to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, Divine. Your presence is always welcome here and very appreciated. Got 2 cards here. Okay. This is your here and now. This is your love life, relationship, and spiritual life. Some of you are having a brand new, wonderful relationship come in here. And this is your career and finance. And your underlying energy is the moon, which is all about having something being revealed in divine timing. Divine timing is this little clockwork that's down here at the bottom. And it has to do with, you see how these 2 big light sources, I'm going to set this down so I can show you. These 2 pillars here that are laser focused with the light colors. Now this is a rainbow colors and this is a straight white light. So what's happening here is this is a fully developed energy, which is the chakras are all in alignment. And this one has divine energy, but it's not chakra. The chakras aren't open as much as they are on this side. I just noticed as well about this beam that's kind of coming out as a light coming across on both sides here. It's much brighter on this side than it is on this side. So as soon as this enlightenment side comes in and is allowed to match this side, when both energies match parallel, then it will reveal itself to you. This is about a spiritual revelation of some kind that's coming in, or some kind of something being brought to light is the general meaning of the card, but it's more than that because it is the moon card, and so it's about your soul. It's a big deal, especially as an underlying energy. So in your here and now, you have the 2 of Pentacles, and this is the Taurus energy all over the place because it is the coins. This is the 2 of Pentacles, which is the being in balance, allowing yourself to not have to worry about time and money. Time and money are the 2 things we try to balance and juggle most. This is, he is not struggling. If you look in his face, he's very calm. He's got it well in hand. Okay, so you're doing a fine job making ends meet. Then you have this 4 of cups, and 3 is on the ground and 1 is being offered from the heavens. This is a divine gift that's being offered. Now sometimes when we have things that are offered to us, we don't see them for what they are. What we see is something that we're not sure is exactly what we asked for. So you have to remember the 4 of cups also has a, because it's showing it's divine, it is not a negative thing that's offering. Sometimes It can be a gift of love or the offer of love from someone that you're not too sure is someone you feel like you should be with. Now, in this case, you've got this Ace of Cups here with the Lovers here. So this may be an unexpected offer or something that you didn't see coming. But it is a divine offer because it is coming from the heavens. Now, we have the Devil card here, and this is all about having, it can be two things. It can be a new relationship with this wonderful, it's very similar energy looking as far as the coloring of the card. Sometimes this stands for a very, very sexy relationship, quote unquote, if you know what I'm saying here. Hot and steamy. Fabulous new wonderfulness on fire. Fire. So, if it's not that, it is, it can have to do with somebody that's very repressive or somebody who's very controlling. I don't feel like that's the energy I'm getting from this. I feel like this has to do with some of you are really celebrating this wonderful new relationship because it is very carnal. Carnal knowledge is very, very passionate. And here is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a gift of prosperity, abundance, and stability. This is assuring you here that you will be in balance and you will remain in balance. And the aces are always gifts from the universe. So this is saying this is something worth pursuing because it does have value. And you will be able to, this is a new beginning. This is that here and now energy. Anytime that you see the coins, they are about this lifetime, about it being this particular event is happening in the here and now. Not a past life, not something in the future, now. So, let's talk about this beautiful cup here. This is the Holy Grail. This is the Ace of Cups. This is the elixir of life. This is the blessings of the universe coming in, the eye of the universe, giving these rays of energy into the cup, okay, in and around the cup. And this is talking about a new cycle beginning. So this is definitely a new love, a new relationship, something that's becoming stable for someone. Maybe you guys have just now are committing to each other, but it is definitely the real deal. This is being very committed and loving. Now, if this is, if I'm talking to someone who's single, this is all about believing in the divine and allowing your higher self to connect. Okay, this lovers, if you're single and have no hope, nothing in sight, this is not that you don't have hope. We all have hope. I still am clinging to hope. So this is allowing yourself to have that spiritual connection and allow your higher self to draw the energy from the universe and let yourself be connected and align everything within your soul and do the things you need to do for you. Now, you have the Seven of Pentacles below that. So this is the investment. When we get into a relationship, it is not, it is a partnership, and it is not something that we do solely on our own. However, we do have to invest in it by doing things that build it. Even if you are single, you have to do things to build your life. And one of them is to invest in yourself. And that's what this card is about. It's saying it's not ready to be picked yet. It's still coming to fruition. It's still manifesting. It's not mature. So some of you are experiencing this new part of the relationship. It's entering into the next level for you. But it doesn't mean that it's going away. It's being very well taken care of. But it's telling you it does require your effort. In your career and finance, you've got the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is that very outspoken individual who will be very blunt with her words. This would be an air sign, or it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be someone's boss. This is somebody who just cuts right to the quick, very blunt, very strong-willed, and very smart individual, but sometimes just way overspoken in a way of condescension. They can also defend you, but sometimes we get a boss that's overbearing, but when the chips are down, they will keep you out of the harm's way and avert whatever's going on, but they're still tough to work for. I feel like that was for somebody. This is the financial stability, the Four of Pentacles, and it's showing that whatever this is, some of you may be in law practice. This would be that sign here. This is very stable financially, very controlling, a little bit controlling, and kind of clutching at the coins here. Just remember, the coins are a living thing. You want to allow them to come and go with good energy, because they have to breathe. You can't stagnate them. So I'm not telling you to go out and buy a mink coat or a Ferrari, but allow yourself to have a better energy when you spend it on your bills and things like that, instead of being in a panic. Okay? Assure yourself that as you spend, it's the law of I don't know what the name. It is a physical law that it's like the universe is a vacuum. Okay, so when you make a space, something has to come and fill it. So that's that kind of ebb and flow of the money as well. So as you vacate a space and create room, something comes and puts itself in that place. So I believe that about money as well. And we have the Four of Rods here. Now the Four of Rods is, again, a four, stable foundation. So some of you are very secure in the job you're at, and are, even if you have someone who's very quick to say something, they're usually, for you, I don't feel like they're in a bad place. I feel like they may have a lot of praise and guidance to offer you. This can also mean good counsel, this Queen of Swords. So let's see what the clarifiers have to say. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow Taurus to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. Thank you so much, divine. You are always welcome here and very appreciated. Four of Pentacles again. So you go from the 2 balancing to 4 stable. Now you're very rooted and stable. World card, very nice. Balance again. New beginning. Okay, so you've got the Archangel Michael as your underlying energy. He is also, you've got the Queen of Swords over here. He's the King of Swords. He is about making a way, clearing a path. So when this is, he can also reveal something. So he can cut through something and clarify it for you. So we'll see through the reading what that could signify here. But it definitely means he's assisting in this clarification. So you go from the 2 to the 4, so it's no longer so much of a struggle to juggle. Struggle to juggle. You're now solid and balanced, and he's got that coin pretty tight. Remember, allow the energy to move. When I pay my bills, it came to me from divine. One day even though I had the money, I was having anxiety about spending the amount of money I was about to spend for bills. And because it would tap out my bank account every time I'd get paid, all my money would go to bills. So I got the message, this spoke to me, said, well, honey, if you let go of it and let it get out there in the world, it'll come back and bring more. But you've got to create the space. You've got to, got to empty it for it to come back. Every time you empty it, it comes back. And so just think of it as emptying it to bring more. So that's how I do it now, and it actually works, and I don't have the anxiety that I did or the negative energy toward money that I did as I pay my bills. So there's that little thing for you if you're having that trouble. And we have the Four of Cups. So definitely some of you are entering in to a brand new cycle. This is a new beginning. This is changing. This is stepping onto the path of your next chapter in life, moving forward. This is the epitome of being on top of the world. This is a wonderful victory card, and for some of you, it is taking that big leap into commitment with a new relationship. And even though you're a little timid to take the offer, it looks like you do. And here we have just remembering not to overindulge yourself in anything, sex, drugs, food, drink, whatever it is that this card's referring to for some of you. Moderation is the key, and stay in balance. Don't lose a bunch of sleep and wear yourself out by celebrating too much and then pay for it later because now you're not able to commit or to finish something you've committed yourself to because of it. And don't get yourself in a vicious cycle of that. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles with the job. So he's coming to tell you about a new job. There's something going on regarding job or this money coming in. He's coming to tell you about it. This is the new beginning. So some of you are receiving word about employment or a new job. This is all about stability and having something new come in. And we have, and remember the pentacles are your energy, Taurus. That's this pentacle energy here as well, that ace. So we have the new beginning here. It's taking root moving forward. The seed is planted and that's sprouting and blooming and being very fertile and just blessed with a beautiful dawn coming over the horizon. The elixir of life, love, health, healing, all of the good things that come with a new cycle. It's just like a season changes. You go from summer to fall to winter to spring. This is how life is the same way. So this is the spring is springing. The springing is springing. There's new things happening, new birth, a new cycle begins. Now, some of you are having a little bit of sadness or getting in your melancholy, having some things change, and even if they're good, sometimes we're afraid or we're sad and we remember old things. Look toward these chalices in the background. They are the ones, they're actually in your forward. If you turn, this guy's turned backwards, so if he were to turn forward, he would see the two new cups showing up here. But he's looking at the old ones that are laying down spilt. Don't look into the past. You've got a new future here. Allow yourself to go forward to it. And here is the investment and commitment into this new relationship with the coins that are being tended to, and taking this 10 of Wands that's blooming. Now you've got, instead of just one, you've got all 10, and you're moving forward into this new castle. So let's move to the castle, folks. That's awesome. Now, regarding this Queen of Swords, you've got these 8 of Wands here, which is about communication back and forth. And she's all about communication. So she might be a little short or very cutting in the way that she talks, but it is beneficial to you to talk to her. She can also be someone who's referring you for a job, and her word helps get you the job. So here is the Four of Pentacles, which is the stable financial foundation. And this is showing something coming in your favor. So if you are applying for a job, some of you guys are going to be chosen. This is very likely, because that's the scale of justice, and that's cutting through. So that's the sword she's got in her hand. So there's some communication back and forth regarding the new job and the stability and the money that they're offering, and you will be chosen. This is also showing a good foundation for that job, very stable. And this last card is the Five of Swords, which is don't get your cart before your horse. Don't start telling everybody about it until you actually lock it down, and don't start spending the paycheck before you actually get it. It's very tempting just to go ahead and start making plans when you think you've got money coming in, or more money coming in. So be sure to let it all solidify before you start spending your money. Okay, so it looks like this King of Swords here is here to reveal someone is actually going to start a committed relationship as far as moving to the next level. Some of you may be getting married, and also new finances coming in regarding a new job. So many blessings to you, Taurus. Please look out for my new dailies that will be given out. I'm going to do the first month from December 1st to 31st without having the membership fee, just to get everybody used to it and give everybody a sample. And once January rolls around, we'll start our membership process. So you'll be getting more videos on that. Thank you so much for watching. Please go to royalmystic.com if you need a reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a happy holiday. Namaste.